Hi, everybody.
There we are. Welcome everyone to Not Quite Ready for Primetime live stream. And tonight we are doing
Rom-com.
rom-com, a thing for Dean with the live plays. He set up this project with all the family-friendly channels that wanted to get involved, and everyone is picking a movie theme. And tonight we are doing romantic comedies, our favorite romantic comedies. We caught Jim's last night. He was doing movie mistakes, and then Mouse Talks was doing their worst movies.
Yeah, worst movies that day.
And so we are continuing that. I got Herbal Peaches on the side, so that's for tonight. My snack, and so we're doing romantic comedies. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
That was an exasperated exhale. So,
is that you?
What we did? No, from you.
I didn't.
We are picking our favorite. What? Our 10?
Yes, you picked out your 10 favorite.
I picked out our 10 favorite, and
I
we had some
other
honorable mentions, which may or may not be considered by some people a romantic comedy. I think
it's all in how you portray it.
It's all how you. I guess everyone's has
a horror
their
movie
own
could
opinion
be a romantic comedy
if there's in a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know, would Shaun of the Dead be a romantic comedy? It could be. It's funny.
And there's some romance with the Winchester.
That's right. And so
all right, let's see who's in the chat.
Up to interpretation. All right, so who was in here first tonight?
Timothy Rainwaters. First. He's rubbing it in.
Boom. All the rest of you first. Boom. There you go, Timothy. Congratulations. Mouse Talk. Hello, everyone. Cruising for food. Welcome in, Wanda.
Well, that must be Walt, because Melissa is
up
seminars,
in
so
Maryland.
Hopefully she's doing well there. And Wanda, yes.
Captain Akron, welcome in. All right, Timothy Rain. Oh, Pepper Tree Village here. Yay. Ding, ding, ding. Who else? I ain't got fancy stuff like Jim, you know.
Still working, but we'll be streaming in the background.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Awesome. We appreciate that. Yes. So
Jonathan Chong,
welcome in. Going down. Cargo's here. Welcome in, Cargo. Cargo all the way from Canada.
Yes. I can't wait to wear my new ears and mask. I'm saving it for our next trip.
To wear them? Yeah, the next trip. Yeah, there you came out awesome. D&G Explorers, welcome in, guys.
Hey, Derek and Gregory.
Tonight they are on at 8:00 right after us. I think they're doing. I think they're doing something regarding their latest cruise.
Oh, it's not movies with Speedos in it.
I don't think they're doing the movie thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know how many movies there are with Speedos in it.
I don't know. It has to be like Baywatch and I don't know.
I don't know either.
No idea. Oh, Birdcage.
Birdcage
might have a lot of Speedos in that
Those
one.
are more like thongs and Speedos there, and
true. That is true.
Yeah, they're a little bit one step further than Speedos. Let's see. Hey, Steve's World. Welcome in, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Glad you can make it. Hope you had a great trip. That was a great picture on the plane. He took a great picture of the sunset on the plane coming back home. Sure. Surfer Girl.
Hey,
Come in, Sherry.
I hope you're doing well.
Kay Atwood.
Did you see Dean from the live?
And Dean from Dreamers Empire. Welcome in romantic comedies tonight. Yes, we have our 10 favorite and then some, and we're going to be going over and hopefully our pictures work.
And the only reason why you just moved.
MGM. I didn't move any.
Yeah, you did. No.
What? Do you want to steer? You want to steer?
Oh
what are you pointing at?
Craig's Robotics is in the house.
Ooh. That doesn't tell me.
Oh, this is you.
And then it got.
So
where's Craig's Robotics?
I could have sworn it. You're just moving the.
Hello, Craig's Robotics. There he is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping in.
Avery wants more buildings, and I have to improve on your building.
Yeah, so Avery wants more background in his I'm
Yes.
Batman series. Did we get everyone here?
Laura, your sister. Don't forget her.
Welcome in,
She
Laura.
is only your sister.
Yeah.
My mom's probably here in the background.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi,
Her birthday was
Grandma.
yesterday. Everybody wish her a happy birthday. Oh, actually, no, Monday.
It was
Monday.
not yesterday.
It was
Monday.
Monday.
I forgot it's Wednesday.
I think your mom and Melissa's dad has the same birthday.
Ooh, very cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
All right, guys. So let's see.
Can we help you?
I have a question for school.
Okay, quickly ask the school question.
Okay, do you remember if I ever advocated for something?
Advocate autism awareness.
Yeah, but that's advocating is like looking for like to change something.
This is
I
not
don't
the
know.
time. We can
I
do this
don't know.
later.
Well,
It's just an
I don't know.
hour.
I'm
Yep.
just trying to be
Goodbye.
fair.
See you later. We'll help you later.
Okay.
Thanks. You had like 3 hours to ask us questions.
Cargo says hi.
Cargo says hi. Says do your homework. Or no more ears for you.
All
right.
right. So
yeah. All right. So should we start with a 10 or should we start with our honorable mentions? Because
Why
we
don't-
have.
I mean, I just jotted things that came to mind. I didn't put them in any order. So if you want to do your honorable mentions real quick, or I mean, we have less than an hour. We should probably do our 10 first, and then if we have time, do honorable
All right,
mentions.
guys. So let me try
Look at
to
my
see
hair.
what
You can
I
see
can.
gray.
You can't see gray until you
my
point it
God.
out, and you're far enough away from the camera. They can't even see gray. It's
Yeah.
not gray. It's very.
I had to reschedule my hair appointment,
it's
and my
très chic.
hairdresser
All right, so I
is no longer at the hair place, and everyone's booked up. And do the first 9, then honorable mentions, then
All right,
number 1.
so we have application windows.
So I had saved. I went and I looked on the internets, and I had saved the photo for each one. But
Here we go. All right, so number 10. We're going to go with our number 10
okay.
and work our way up
This
to
is
our
Charlie's
number 1.
So if you disagree, it's all his fault.
No, you had the chance to check the list, and you said that you were.
I jotted my list.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be blaming me. All right, so number 10 on my list, where Stacy is riding my coattails on my list because she didn't do her homework.
That was not on my list.
Really?
That movie did not even come to mind.
Where's my screen here?
I have no idea. Did you?
There we are.
Did you lose us?
Oh, that's a little tiny picture. She
Why
got
does
the
it
picture.
do that?
It's your fault.
It was on my screen. It was big. Oh my god.
Does this look big to you?
No.
Anyways, while you were sleeping, Sandra Bullock, Bill Pullman, you might know him better as Lone Star. Let me stop sharing this. This is so tiny.
Yeah, we might
it's a
not
funny
wanna...
movie. It's a funny movie. You know, they have a very handsome guy, I guess, falls on the train tracks and gets knocked out for a couple months.
Yes, that reminded me of another one that I didn't have written down.
And Sandra Bullock works at the train station, and she ends up meeting his family and everything like that. And then they end up actually having a connection with the guy's brother instead of the actual guy the handsome guy who's in the hospital. So she ends up having a relationship with the brother because the handsome guy in the hospital, that's when he wakes up, he's a total jerk.
He's a jerk, yeah.
A total jerk. So he ends up actually falling in love with Lone Star.
So we got more people that have showed up in here.
Who?
I don't know if you said LSU mom, so we got to make sure. If she says that
Feel
she
free
loves
to say
that
hi to
movie.
him. Say hi to him. I'll say.
Jeffrey Resendez is here too. Welcome in. And then the thing jumped, so we might have missed stuff.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Didn't
All right.
miss
People are just
anybody.
talking about the movies. Okay. That's right.
Charlie threatening no ears. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. Yeah, so some people like that movie. We like it. We watch it once in a while when it's on, but I haven't seen it in a while. It hasn't been on TV where we've been around watching it for a while. What did you think of that movie?
We have to welcome into Philly Crew. Hey.
The Philly Crew, welcome in, guys.
I thought it was okay. I mean, it didn't leave an impression on me because it never popped in my head. I've only seen it once, and it was in and out.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. I actually enjoyed it, but
yeah.
And doesn't she? Because isn't it like the grandmother and she fakes a heart attack? Or is that this other one I'm thinking about with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock? Where she's his boss?
I don't know.
I think that's what I'm thinking about. I don't know.
I think, yeah, I don't know about anyone faking a heart attack in this
Yeah,
movie.
that has to be the other one that I'm thinking about. That I
Okay.
can't think of the name.
Shall we move on to something more that you actually know? Because I know you like this next movie. Because you watch it a lot and you get a kick
Okay,
out
go
of it.
ahead.
So our number 9, do you have... All right, let me try to do this now.
It's probably going to be tiny because I did all the same.
Why wasn't it showing?
I don't know. It was big on my screen, so I'm not too sure.
Oh, man. That ain't going to work. All right, so let's try this one. Boop. Yeah, what happened with this?
I don't know. That's weird, huh?
Why are they all
The
small?
miniature. I have no idea.
Huh.
That's weird.
Oh, this one is As Good as It Gets.
Yes, that was on my list.
Okay, so As Good as It Gets.
That was a romantic comedy where Jack Nicholson falls in love with a dog.
Helen Hunt
I know. Look at the picture.
also falls in love with the little dog.
Dingbat.
Where? Yeah, I don't like how those pictures.
Oh, we're gonna
were.
send prayers to Jeffrey Resendez's family.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Yes, everyone's sending them love.
Thank you. All right, so As Good as It Gets. That's a really good movie.
It
Jack
is.
Nicholson does a great job in it.
Yes, he's almost like he's like on the spectrum, like on the autism spectrum.
He
where he's
definitely has
OCD.
some issues dealing with people.
Mhm.
And she's like starts off as a very poor waitress, but he's a really rich
Story writer,
book writer,
romantic story writer,
author, yeah,
right?
yes, and he ends up getting to know her because she's his waitress, she's his favorite waitress, and
No one else wants to deal with him.
no one else wants to deal with him. Yeah, and they end up helping out a third friend that gets beat up, and Greg Kinnear, you guys know Greg Kinnear.
He did a really good job too.
He's in another romance comedy that I have on my list.
Do you?
Yes.
We're gonna welcome in Addiction Mouse.
But he's also Captain Amazing in Mystery Men.
Yes.
So Captain Amazing.
Yes, I love that movie. That's not a romantic comedy movie, but I really like that movie. We just recently watched that like a week or two ago.
Where's my phone?
I left it upstairs.
I'm missing my phone.
You're not gonna go get it.
We gotta go get it.
Why?
Because we gotta monitor the chats, and this thing isn't working right.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Amuse people.
Amuse people. Okay, so while he's gone, can you tell me what movie I'm thinking about? It is Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock, and I believe she is his boss. And then something I can't think of what it is. They end up going to the family home or something like that, and then they fight, and then his grandmother ends up pretending to have a heart attack. The Proposal. Yes, Walt. There it is. See? Lots of brainstorming while you were gone.
The Prospel?
I can't. I wrote it the way I can remember it.
Okay, so let me pull up.
So that is on my list, but that is not on your list.
Yes, I didn't even have it on the list that I was pulling just to make sure that I hit all the major ones. So I pulled up Romantic Comedies, and I don't think there's any Proposal.
I really like The Proposal.
Really?
I did. I've seen it probably about 3 times. When it's
Ryan
on,
Reynolds and who?
Sandra Bullock. She's his boss, and then I don't know what happens. I can't remember the whole storyline, but they end up falling in love at the end.
Never heard of it.
And stuff. So
it can't be that good.
I think she pretends to be his fiance, and then they end up really getting together at the end.
Okay. Shall we move on?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. So the next one I had was this one. I had second thoughts about actually adding it to the list, but I just left it here because I was too busy to take it off and to find a better replacement.
Okay.
But 8 was 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
No.
You didn't like that one at all? This one's where she loses her memory.
I know. And
he likes her so much that he relives the same day with her.
And she ends up having kids with her, and right?
something like
she has
that.
to
Yeah.
watch a video to tell her that.
Every morning, and Samwise the Hobbit is in it.
I don't remember the Hobbit guy.
He's the brother who's on steroids.
I don't remember.
He's doing lifting and stuff. It's pretty funny.
That's another movie I only saw once.
No, I saw him on that. I only watch it when you're around. And I've saw him a million
I
times.
gave spoiler
Spoilers? What?
for the proposal.
Yeah.
Wanda says she likes the 51st dates. I've only seen that once, maybe 1.5 times.
Let me try to pull these up here.
Okay.
51st dates.
So
where is it?
it's the first one that you just glanced your mouse on.
All right. So
You gotta get control of the mouse.
Oh man.
They're all gonna be like that. I have to figure out why it didn't say
All
like
your fault. All your fault. All right. So we're going to share 51st dates. There they are. On the beach.
That is a sad story. I wonder if people actually have that. Is that actually
Who likes
like,
51st
real?
dates? Raise your hands. Anyone in the chats? Where is my stream?
I don't know.
I don't like technology. It's caused more trouble than it's worth.
See, Dean says he has not seen that one either. Yeah.
51st dates. I thought it was worth seeing. It's a cute story. It's
sad. I
not
agree.
the best. Not by the best
Yeah.
romantic comedy by any means, but I thought
I
it
agree
was.
as well. It's sad.
It is sad,
It is.
and there's not really a huge a happy ending. Not like all of
No.
a sudden she changes and she's able to remember everything.
No, it just goes on.
It goes on like
and
that
on,
until they
and
all
on,
die.
and on.
Yeah.
I wonder if the 100 first dates is as good as the 50 first dates.
Maybe that's the sequel.
Maybe.
Maybe she'll get better in the sequel.
Maybe there'll be a cure.
All right, so this next one is pretty funny. We end up watching this on TV quite a
Oh
bit.
my gosh. Addiction Mouse. I didn't even think of that one. Never Been Kissed. That's awesome. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's the one with
Right?
the baseball
The
field.
baseball field.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I didn't put that on my list either. Again,
that was a
that's
good
something
one.
you watch a lot.
I enjoy
don't
that
really
one.
watch it a lot. I've seen it though. That's the one with her brothers like in high school again with the baseball player or something.
She ends up her and her brother end up going back into high school pretending that they're high schoolers. She's a reporter, and then she likes the teacher, and then that whole deal. Yeah. Spoiler again.
Let's bring up this one. All right.
You got double. Okay.
I did.
Bridget Jones' Diary. I liked. Ooh.
All right, let's try doing this a little bit. Sound effects. All right, share this one. Watch if it works. If it's worked, you're gonna be able to see it.
Mesmerized.
There you go.
Really?
All right. Now this one is a very funny one.
Yes.
Because you have Renee Zellweger, right? Where am I?
I'm right.
There you are. Renee Zellweger, Colin Firth. He's the guy on
the left.
Left. Your left.
He played
Hugh
the
Grant.
king, right? The stuttering king. Remember that? That was a good.
Yes,
that was a good movie.
Yes. So, Bridget Jones is a reporter.
Yeah.
Renee does a very good job this movie. Hugh Grant is the initial boyfriend, but he turns out to be a jackass. He is a jackass throughout the whole movie, but he turns out where she actually finds out he's a jackass during the movie. And Colin Firth is the did I say something bad? Yeah. Sorry. It's after 7:00.
Well, the baby should be in bed. No.
Yeah. Colin Firth is the other person that she knew from when they were kids.
Yeah.
And he's a lawyer, and
Hugh Grant, yeah.
She ends up liking him after a while, after he treats her a lot nicer than he does. All right.
So, Bridget Jones. Oh, what is that? Renee Zellweger, right? It's amazing how she's like chunky in this movie. She's playing that part, right? And then she's in Chicago and she's like a rail. It's amazing the two.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
she had to go on a diet. She's an actress.
I know
So
it's
she
just
had to go on a
amazing
diet for
because
different parts.
we just try to lose weight for Disney, and it was hard and it took a long time.
Welcome in, Rachel.
She had to lose tons of weight.
Not tons of weight.
Yeah.
It's not like she was
She's-
600 pounds.
She was probably 80 pounds in Chicago and probably like 140, 50 in Bridget Jones.
I don't know. She was 80 pounds.
And it's hard enough to lose 15 pounds, never mind all that. So.
Mm-hmm. Not actors. Actors have special stuff
Well-
that they drink and all this other stuff that they do to get to where they need to go.
Mhm.
All right. Anyways, okay. So Bridget Jones' Diary. Anybody like that one in the chats?
There was what, 3 of
It's a
them?
funny. Yeah, there's
Two or
3 of
three?
them. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the first one. The first one was the best
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I agree. That was on my list.
I thought it was very funny. You know, Hugh Grant is pretty funny in it as well,
Mhm.
and they actually have the fight with Hugh and Colin, and for some reason they're always making fun of British people and they can't fight properly. I don't know where that comes from. I guess I don't know how.
Walt
true-
did not
true
have
it
that
is.
on his list. But Jonathan says it is great.
Not on my. Well, really. Well,
Ever
I like it. I
after.
like the end
Yes.
of Bridget Jones' Diary because, you know, they're in the snow and she's in
She's in underwear and a sport coat,
like a
I
cardigan
believe.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, a cardigan, yeah.
And it's snowing. And she
so-
runs out.
Sherry said Ever After. That is a good one, too. I enjoy it. It's kind of like a Cinderella movie with Drew Barrymore. And I can't think of who the prince is, but
Really?
yes. And is
So many things I did not
Meryl
watch.
Streep the mother, the stepmother? I can't remember. But anyways, that was a really good one, too. I totally forgot about that one.
All right.
All
We
right.
shouldn't need we should get like a setup
Next.
down here. Let me blow it up a little bit.
There you go.
All right. So our next one here. Now this one is very, very popular one, but my issue with it is the characters don't actually meet
You do at the end.
at till the end. You let me finish? Jeez.
Well, you said they don't actually meet. Okay.
You let me talk. They don't actually meet until the end of the movie. Until the
Okay,
last
well,
2 minutes of the
well,
movie.
it was too
But
long
they
of
do
a
meet. They
pause.
briefly look at each other at the airport at one point. But
Yeah.
Sleepless in Seattle, Tom Hanks, Meg
Yes.
Ryan. This is a big one. This was I think this was a very big box office thing, you know, because Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, they were for a little while. They were the couple everyone liked to see together on the movie. So they had this one and one other big movie that's on the list.
Yes.
Sleepless
Sleepless
in Seattle. Again, he's a single husband, single dad with a son, and she lives in Connecticut or something like that. She's actually, her boyfriend is Bill Pullman.
Yes, that's right.
You know, Lone Star. And she's obviously not happy with him, so she's not happy with him because she's going sneaking
Lone
around,
Star?
looking out for this guy.
I thought it was the guy from As Good as It Gets was her husband.
Oh, As Good as
Lone
It Gets.
Star.
Yeah. I'm getting. No, wait a second. No,
Yeah.
the one with she has all types of medicines and stuff. That's Bill Pullman.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You said Lone Star.
Lone Star. Bill Pullman is Lone
Lone
Star. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's the other
She's
person.
his
but-
because they show a scene where he's full of snottiness and he's always doing.
I thought it was the
meds
guy
every
from As
night.
Good as You Get was in that.
That's in another movie.
Oh, okay. We gotta welcome
Um,
Amy in AJC Magic TV. Welcome in.
Sleepless in Seattle. She's in. No, that's the other movie. That's this one right. This one right here. My number 4.
Oh yes, okay.
Mm.
Okay. I knew she was with
Wipe
him.
that from your minds. We haven't
At
reached
one
that
point.
yet. Okay. So Sleepless in Seattle. It's a pretty good movie. The son is The son is pretty funny. It's the son's little girlfriend that she has. They're pretty funny too, and
He
they
freaks
end
out
up
when they're kissing, right?
they end up meeting at the Empire States Building.
Stepmother was
At the end.
Angelica Houston. Oh.
Angelica Houston. Okay. Yeah. All right. So they're my favorite movies to watch. Greg Kinnear is the boyfriend in. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Mhm,
All right.
okay.
See, I had to show her what I had to tell you.
That Sleepless in Seattle was on my list. I have not seen it for a long time. If it's on TV, we probably would just leave it on TV and watch, watch it.
Really?
I think so. We haven't seen it in such a long time, and it was good. Who else is in it? What's her face?
Tom Hanks's wife is in it.
Her friend. What's her name?
Oh, Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
She
She was in everyone's movies in the 90s also.
Yeah.
So now this one, I bet, is probably not on a lot of people's lists. This one, my number 5. And oh my goodness, we have so many windows open. I have to close all
You're
these
the
or
one
else
that's
it's
the
going to have the
clicker.
band. All right, so our next one here, we're going to share it. This one, let's raise of hands if this is on anyone's list. I would be very, very surprised because I don't think people think of this as romantic comedies, but let's do this. As you know, we are Simon Pegg fans. And if you haven't seen this movie, I think it's definitely a romantic comedy. Simon Pegg, I think it's Thandie Newton.
Mm-hmm.
And Hank Azaria does a great job in this too.
Mm-hmm.
He is a guy who has run out on his pregnant wife during their wedding.
Yeah.
He gets scared and runs away on their wedding day, basically because he doesn't think he's good enough for her, and he was scared that he's going to ruin her life and whatnot. So he ends up running away, and his wife ends up meeting some rich financial dude,
Mm-hmm.
Hank Azaria, who's really, really muscular and stuff, I guess, in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to win her back by running a marathon, showing that he has changed. And it's very humorous. I think it's very funny.
Yes, we watch it quite a bit, actually. It was not on my list. I didn't think of it.
The kids love this movie. They watch it. They ask to watch it just because it is funny.
Well, they like Simon Pegg.
They love Simon Pegg. If you guys like Simon Pegg, and there's the guy who is, what's the guy's name? Her cousin.
From Black Books.
From Black Books, yes. If Dougie's in the chat, he would know.
Come on, Dougie, where are you?
He's also in Shaun of the Dead. The guy with the black hair.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's also in it. He's very, very funny in it, and it's a very good movie. If you guys like romantic comedies, check out Run Fat Boy Run.
It's entertaining.
It's definitely entertaining.
Yeah.
And if you like Simon Pegg, then you'll definitely like this type of movie because he does a really good job.
Yeah, we're gonna welcome Jim in.
Jim, for more sunshine, please check him out on Tuesdays at 7:00.
Okay, what is your next one?
My next one here. Let me try to pull the picture first. My number 4. We're up to number 4 already.
Yeah, but we have honorable mentions, and I might have stuff on my list that you don't have.
Let me see. Where is this one?
So, Run Fat Boy Run did not hit my list. I didn't even think of it.
You didn't?
No, I don't know why. Maybe because we watch it all the time. It's just
okay.
I don't know.
So the next one, I think everyone's seen this one. This is a definite.
I'd be shocked if there's people big
one. This was You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan. This is one. I think this came out before Sleepless in Seattle. This is why Sleepless in Seattle was made with these guys. This one is an awesome romantic comedy.
Yeah,
it's done very, very well. He's a bookstore owner, executive,
like a big chain
bookstore. Fox Books, Fox, and she is an owner of a little tiny bookshop around the corner. And basically, his big bookstore chain moves into the neighborhood, puts her out of business, and they end up talking a lot online, giving each other hints, and they end up talking a bunch of stuff, and she doesn't know it's really who he
Mhm.
is and stuff like that. And in the end, they end up meeting in the park with their dog, and
Yeah, there's a whole
it's
lot of
a whole lot of stuff going on in that movie.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a very good
He
movie.
wears her down.
Yes, because
So
he needs to, he knows that if she knew who he really, really was, then he'd have no chance with her. So he spends the whole movie pretty much becoming her friend, getting over the
the
obstacles that he knows that are
daisies.
there before.
It's
And
the daisies.
yeah, it's a very, very cute movie.
It
If
is.
you
It's
haven't
very
seen this,
cute.
go see it. It's definitely worth watching. Can I stop sharing this now?
Yes.
Now, how
A
many
lot of
people?
people like that
You
one.
probably all had.
Yeah,
Yeah,
LSU
you got
Mom,
mail.
Addiction Mouse.
Yep.
I believe Sherry's already mentioned that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good one.
All right. So that was my number 4.
Okay.
You had that probably on your list, right?
Truthfully, no, but it's a good choice. It should have been on my list.
Yes, it should have been on your list.
Prelude to a Kiss. I do not remember that one.
Why does that
Prelude
sound?
to a
That
Kiss.
sounds familiar. Definitely sounds familiar. All right.
I
So
don't
my
know.
next one here, number 3.
Okay.
All right. So that was my number 4. The You Got Mail is number 4, and I
Mhm.
had so much trouble picking my last 3 in the order of 1, 2, 3
Mhm.
that they're kind of just all 1, 2, 3 together. But I'll go with them the
They're
way I
tied
put
for
this.
first,
They're all tied for
or
first
they tied
in
for
my heart.
third.
At different times of the day, at different times during the year when we're watching stuff, one might be a little bit better than others, but they're always moving kind of like this. So
Okay.
I really, really like all of them. This is one that we watch a ton. We watch this one a
Yes,
ton.
that one hit my list.
This one is definitely
This. Are you able to make it bigger? There you go.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit too big. Hang on, bear with me. Oh, you chopped it off. Okay.
I didn't chop it off. That was
It's
the
right
picture. That was the
there.
only thing. I have no
Okay,
idea
the
why.
picture chopped it off. All right, so let's do
So this
this.
movie.
How many people have seen? Where is
There
it?
it is, right there.
Notting Hill.
This movie is one of those movies. If it is on TV and we come across from it,
We're always leaving it on.
yeah, it stays on. We do not change the channel. I have no idea why.
It's just
We just about enjoy it. There's something about it.
We love our British comedies.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's set in London,
Mhm.
pretty much. It has Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant.
Mhm.
I know that Hugh Grant has gotten a lot of stick for not being likable by his female co-stars. They don't like him very much, but I guess these guys had no problem. They did a very good job in this movie. She plays a movie star, and he's a little bookstore owner, a travel bookstore owner in London, in Notting Hill. And one day they meet. He spills orange juice on her.
Yeah.
And then they end up. She ends up coming into his bookstore a couple more times, and they end up going on
And his flatmate.
little dates or whatnot. And then she has this boyfriend who's the twist.
Yeah. What's his name?
Alec
Baldwin. One of the
Baldwin.
Baldwins.
Alec Baldwin. And it ends up being her nasty boyfriend. And he's the cute little British guy with the accent and whatnot. And he has a bunch of good friends. Hugh Bonneville's in it, I think. The guy from Downton Abbey, as well as some other guys that I know from Blackadder. The guy from Blackadder's in it.
Who's the girl with the feather hair?
Oh, she died too. She was in Vicar of Dibley. Oh, we loved her.
Yes.
Not enough to remember her name.
Okay, so people are talking about Prelude to a Kiss. Some of them, it creeps some people out. Some didn't like it. Some people loved it. I have no idea what Prelude to a Kiss is. We're going to have to look that up after. Huh.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Small
Notting Hill.
bookstores and AOL tagline. Wow. What is, remember we used to have the little computer over there, and every time you had to sign on by dialing, you got mail.
Yeah, you'd hear it.
Yeah.
Put it this way. If we're flicking through the channels and Sophie sees that Notting Hill is on, she's like, "We're not watching that." Before we can even say anything, she
Again?
automatically, yeah, again.
Well, she's been
But-
jumping on us for a lot of stuff.
So
We always
Notting
find
Hill is
ourselves-
definitely, we do not go looking for it, but for some reason it finds us. Right?
Yeah, well, so once in a while,
Truthfully?
if I haven't seen it in a while, I'll usually
We
put the
do
DVD.
have it.
We
We
have it
do
on
have a
DVD, so
DVD.
we just
Yeah.
put it in there.
Yeah.
And it's one that's very easy for us to watch. We end up
Mhm.
just sitting there, and we're
It's
not
kinda
bored by it. We're not like, oh, this again. No, we actually like it a lot. So
There's another movie that I consider the same type of Notting Hill, but it's on your honorable mention, so I'm not gonna.
okay, well, we can get to
Oh, this
that
one too.
later.
This is a
Okay, so
good one.
next one for my next number one part 2.
Yes.
Where am I? Where are we?
I
There
don't
we
know.
are. All right. So number
Rowan
one, part
Atkinson,
2
yes.
for our romantic comedy selection.
Kay said she was crazy about Notting Hill.
This one we find ourselves watching a ton as well.
Yeah.
It's I like it.
We watch this a lot, and Sophie will watch it too. She'll watch this one.
Sweet Home Alabama. Reese
Yes.
Witherspoon, Josh Lucas. I think Josh Lucas kills it in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, he has such a great Southern accent and acts like the Southern
Oh, yeah.
gentleman type of guy.
I may
you know,
talk
and
slow,
he
but I'm
does-
not stupid.
He does such
Right?
an awesome job. I watch it, mostly for him, not for
Yes.
her.
Yes,
he
that
does
is a really
great
good
job.
movie. That is another one. If it's on, Sophie will actually stop and watch it. So, yes, and that finds us too a lot for some reason. We
This
always
one,
catch it
yes, this one's always,
yeah.
and it's very easy to watch. It's it has that Southern small town charm to it with the
Yes.
old pickup trucks and trailer homes, and then has some big plantation houses. It has a little bit of New York in it, when she just moved up to New York. So pretty much the storyline with this one is, she used to be married to Josh Lucas, and she's looking for a divorce so she can marry her.
They were high school
her,
sweethearts.
Yeah, they were
Right.
they were before
Yeah.
high school
Yeah, they're
sweethearts.
very young.
She ends up moving away to try to chase down her dream of becoming a fashion designer. She
Mhm.
moves up to New York, meets the other guy, Patrick Dempsey, who's senator's son
Mhm.
in New York, and but Josh doesn't divorce her, doesn't sign the divorce papers, so she has to go down to Alabama, get him to sign the divorce papers. Bunch this, bada boom,
There's a
bada
lot
bing.
of
They
things
fall back
going
in
on.
love,
They
and,
do.
and then he comes down and she ends up not signing the divorce papers, and
So-
they end up he was okay with it. The rich guy was
Mhm.
okay with it at the end, so
He
he
was-
didn't
yeah,
really
he
love
took
her
it
as
well.
much as so.
Who cried during the cemetery, the pet cemetery scene? That kills me. That
Oh,
just
with the-
totally kills me. I gotta hold back tears.
With the dog, she's
Oh
going
my
home. The dog. Yeah,
gosh.
it's so sad. It's a very, very good movie, though. I highly recommend this one.
Yes.
Again.
Yep. Candace Bergen is the mom of.
Yes, this is the witch in
yeah.
the movie. Yeah.
We're gonna welcome in Tina Marie Photography.
She does
Hey,
very
welcome
good in
in.
that role.
Yeah, she did a good job too. I think they all played their parts really well.
We've never seen the Notebook yet. That's what we're gonna ask at the end of this. Give us your best.
I'm gonna write them on the
best,
back. I want to do that prelude to a kiss.
Prelude to a Kiss. The Notebook. Give us your best
I think
recommendation.
I've seen the Notebook,
if
but I
it's
don't
not on
remember
our
it.
list.
But I'll write it down anyways.
I bet 2 weeks notice is on your list. Oh, we'll
2
find
weeks
out.
notice. I don't even
Okay.
know if I know that one.
Well, I guess you just spoiled it then.
2
You
weeks.
spoiled
Well,
my
that's
list.
mine. We're going
Yeah.
down your list.
All right, so
I don't even know if I've ever.
let's
heard that
see.
before.
My last. So that's Home Sweet Home. Definitely 2 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up. We love it. Go check that out. And then we have this one here. Boom, right here. Let me pull this up here while you stare at my ugly face. And
This one is also one. If it is on, it stays on.
it stays on, and Sophie's like, "Oh, yeah, watch this again." And- all right, so
We're gonna
How
welcome
many
in
people love this movie, The Wedding
Wedding
Singer?
Singer.
Again, this is probably
another
the
Drew
best,
Barrymore.
the best
and
pairing
Adams.
of Adam
Oh,
Sandler, and they did a great job
they
with
did
this
an
one.
awesome job. That was
He is a wedding singer, obviously. She is a waitress for a caterer.
yes.
And
She's
she has a very
engaged.
rich boyfriend in the financial business. Why are all the financial business guys bad
I
people?
don't
They make them
know.
out to be bad people.
Yes, so she's engaged, and Adam Sandler's engaged, two separate, and then
His girlfriend
girlfriend-
doesn't show up to the wedding.
yes, there's a lot of characters though that are in this movie
Yeah.
that are really funny. So we gotta welcome in Kaden Gibbs before the thing jumps again.
Kaden Gibbs, welcome
Yes.
in. Thank you for coming in.
So yeah, so we really enjoy it. It's also all about the 80s, right?
Tina's here too.
I said hi. We said hi to Tina.
Hi, Tina. I didn't.
So yeah, so
Yeah, set in the 80s. Everything is set in the 80s,
yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
which we love very
Who's
much.
his brother?
I like
Who's
the
that?
music.
Who's that guy that we like? His brother. He's supposed to be like brilliant in real life.
Adam Sandler's brother
Yeah,
in the
Is it-
movie.
yeah. Isn't he supposed to be?
He doesn't have a brother in this movie. He's a sister.
Oh, the brother of when his first time he gets back in singing for the first wedding. There was the wedding couple, the brother that drinks.
Oh, the brother of the Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, him.
Not
Sorry,
his brother.
he's a brother. I know he's known as the brother in the movie. So
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does a great job in that movie too. He's funny.
yes.
It's part of the Adam Sandler gang that he has pretty much in every one of his movies.
Take off my Van Halen shirt before you jinx the van. I
And
know.
they break
they
up.
break
It's
up.
awesome. Yeah.
I absolutely love that. There's a lot of stuff like that in the movies. Yeah.
Yes, and Billy Idol.
Billy Idol, yes.
Yes,
No
he sings around
way.
the play.
Right?
Mm.
That's another one. The Sophie, I don't know. I don't think she's actually sat through and watched the entire thing.
Yes, lots of good songs in that movie. I love The Wedding Singer. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Hope Floats. I did like that one. Oh, that would have made my
What?
thing. Hope Floats.
I don't know
I
that
love
one.
that one.
I
Yes,
don't-
you've definitely seen that one. That one's with Sandra Bullock and the guy you almost worked for.
Really? I can't think of his name. Something junior, not
Harry
junior.
Connick Jr.
Yeah.
She almost worked for him. She had
I
a chance to be
interviewed for his
accountant.
accountant, not
Mm.
even knowing it was really for him. And so I'm thinking, why would they be interviewing me for something like that? But it was in my career where I wanted to grow and become something more, and this would have been the same thing, and there'd be no room to grow because it'd just be his
Yeah.
thing, and it just didn't seem like it
Julia.
fit.
Julia Goulia. That's funny.
Julia, yes, we say that all the time. Anytime we come across someone named Julia, we say that to Sophie. She's got a friend
Sophie.
named
Oh,
Julia.
yeah.
So we're like, Julia Goulia, that's funny.
We say that probably 500 times a year.
We do. We definitely do.
Poor Sophie.
Sherry likes The Wedding Singer too. That is
Yeah,
definitely
so
one.
Sandra Bullock, so Hope Floats, Sandra Bullock's with Harry Connick Jr. with the cowboy hat. And she ends up, it starts off where her husband disses her on a TV show, and then she ends up moving back to her hometown with the little girl with the glasses.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's
I've
pretty good. That's a good
seen
one.
bits and pieces of that. I don't think I've seen the whole thing, but that, yes. Okay.
That's a good one. Definitely.
That's a good, yeah.
All right, so that's Wedding Singer. That's my my third number one.
So Jim said, did you guys mention Arthur?
Arthur. I saw that way back in the 80s with Liza Minnelli.
Isn't that where he's drunk and he's falling out of the limo?
He's a rich,
Oh yes, I would
like
never
billionaire
thought of
type,
that.
and she's like I don't know if she's is she a hooker or is she a stage person or
I know. As soon as you
jazz
mentioned
singer? I don't
hooker,
know.
I'm thinking of Julia Roberts
think
with what's his face, Dennis Quaid,
not Dennis Quaid.
or whatever his name is.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere.
Pretty-
Gere.
I think it's Pretty Woman, I think.
Yes, Pretty Woman.
Or something.
I've only seen that once.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's my top 10.
Do you want to go through?
Romantic comedies. Yes, go through your list.
Some of
things
them
that
we have
on-
pictures of.
Something you have pictures of.
Mhm.
All right.
Yes.
Which one do you want to pull up? This one.
Sure.
All right. So here, I thought of this one, but I didn't think it was really a true romantic comedy.
It was a comedy and there's romance.
It's comedy, barely any romance. It's mostly based on her and her friends. It's not, Ant-Man is in it. That's the romantic interest, I guess. But it's her half brother or whatever.
It's
her stepbrother. Stepbrother.
It's a stepbrother, but not in marriage. Like they're not.
Stepbrothers are not blood related. So that's all you need to say. It's the wife of a previous thing of her father.
Yeah,
whatever.
okay. Yeah. I was thinking half brother.
So, anyway, so that's Clueless.
Yeah, I like that one. I haven't seen it in a while. That's what I want Sophie to see.
I don't know. You guys consider that a romantic comedy?
I don't know. What do you guys think? It's
some
funny.
Some of them were a stretch, We're running in on. Okay, so we got a couple more. What do you want to do next? This one.
This one.
Oh, okay. Oh, this one I can count. Okay, this one I can. Hang on.
This one is a.
This one I was on the fence about too because it's mostly about. It's not like they're acting together comedic wise, but I can understand where you get it from. I would say yes. I would allow it if it was my choice. Let's see what the chat says. You guys think that The Princess Bride should be considered a romantic comedy because you have Wesley and the princess, Princess Buttercup.
Yep.
And
marriage.
Right?
As you wish.
What happened?
I don't know.
All right. Princess, yeah. So Wesley's was supposedly killed, and Princess Buttercup gets brought into the palace to marry a prince, and he actually wants her to get killed to start a war, to start doing something between his country and some other thing, and Wesley turns into the Dread Pirate Roberts, and he ends up working with Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And then Andre the Giant, too. I'm going to call the Brute Squad. I am the Brute Squad. You are the Brute Squad.
So Sherry says she loves Clueless. Thank you. And then Jim
who was Mad Max? Billy Crystal. Yes. He's also
and
Mike
Jim
Wazowski.
says that Clueless is a rom-com. Thank you. Oh, but then so is Anchorman.
She says, if Clueless is a rom-com, then so is Anchorman.
Anchorman. I don't have my glasses on the top of my head.
Yeah. Princess Bride is more of an adventure comedy.
Yeah, but there was...
See, that's why I was like, I didn't put it on my top 10, but I put it on my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Just because there's a lot of these movies, they have pieces of romantic comedies within them, but they're more like adventure or like you had mentioned Twister.
I did mention Twister.
Like, I don't see that as a romantic comedy at all. I see that as an action film with two people, trying to hook up or whatever.
Okay.
They're arguing or whatever. They end up being together, but I don't see that as a romantic comedy. I see that as an action film.
How about...
is there a picture you want me to bring up?
Let me see if we have, because I kind of ran out of time.
All right, we got 6 minutes.
Legally Blonde, is that one?
Well, I was going to pull the picture first.
Okay.
Where is it?
Right here.
All right, so here we go. Share screen. Legally Blonde. Reese Witherspoon with Luke Owens, maybe?
I don't remember.
I think it's Luke.
I have no idea.
Owens, I think his name. I think the chat will be able to.
Do you guys think that's a romantic comedy? So that was my next one. Sherry's already beat me to it.
What?
Well, I thought she was saying.
No, we already did.
Okay, When Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met
That's
Sally.
Billy Crystal, right? And Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
Yeah,
So
I haven't seen that in so long.
Yeah, that did not it made my honorable mentions list. It did not make my top 10, just because we could watch it, but I would, if it was on TV, I'd pass by it or whatever, unless there was absolutely nothing else
Okay.
on.
How about There's Something About Mary?
Something About Mary, that made my that was my number 11 actually. Something About Mary. You have, what's her name? Something About Mary.
She was also in The Mask.
Ugh.
Cameron.
Cameron, yes, Cameron Diaz.
Okay.
Cameron Diaz.
We don't have pictures of them.
You didn't have a picture of that?
No, I ran out of
Okay.
time.
Cameron Dion, Captain Karen. I think it's Cameron Diaz.
I don't know.
She's the chick from The Mask. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a very good movie. It has what's his face? What was his name? Ben Stiller. Very, very funny.
Yes.
I love that movie. Me and my brother have a joke that we keep on doing. It's been ongoing for years. You know, he is the guy who the murderer guy that ends up hitchhiking with, or picking up the hitchhiker with the backpack, and he has the idea of 7-minute abs, right?
Oh yes. Okay. As soon as you said, okay. Yeah.
So me and my brother Tony, we always end up doing 6-minute abs. No, that's just totally wrong.
So Addiction Mouse likes Legally Blonde.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. Yes, yeah, okay.
And Sherry also Suffolk likes Legally Blonde. I enjoy that movie too. Bend and Snap, yes.
Bend and Snap. That's Legally Blonde. Yes, that's funny.
Yes.
Yes.
See, so Legally Blonde and Clueless are 2 movies that I told Sophie she has to watch because I think she'll get a kick out of them.
Really?
Something About Mary, yeah, I had that on there.
Some other ones I had. Ratatouille I had as a romantic comedy.
Yeah, I have that on my
because,
list.
You know, they have Linguini and
Colette.
They're kind of going, you know, it's set in Paris, set in
They do get
in a
together.
very classy restaurant in Paris, and they do end up getting together, and they end up having a really good time. So I think it could be considered.
So I got a question.
What?
Ocean's 12. I know that's pushing it.
No.
I didn't think so either.
Absolutely not. Why'd you even mention that? That's
because I was thinking about Pretty Woman and what movies
no.
Julia Roberts, Julia
No,
Gulia.
I think Spaceballs is more romantic comedy than Ocean's
That's not
12.
adventure. If Spaceballs considered adventure.
Oh, it's a spoof movie. Yeah, I'm just saying. I had, because you have Spaceballs, you have Prince Lone Star, and you have Princess Vespa, and they're going at it the whole movie. They have a lot of interaction. Some might call it it has attributes of being a romance.
How about
comedy.
the movie with Sandra Bullock and she ends up pretending to be a beauty queen? I can't think of the name of that. Is that one? Because doesn't she get together with like the
Yeah,
I'm not too sure.
I don't think that one
No.
counts. Well, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying, for me, no. Groundhog Day, there's
There
Bill
is.
Murray with the lady, the news reporter.
I'm not a big fan of that movie.
No? And how about Doc Hollywood with Doc Hollywood
I don't remember that movie.
with what's his name? Michael Keaton. Michael J. Fox. He's like he's on his way to become a big doctor out in California, and his car crashes in this little town. He ends up staying there with that girl.
Oh my
remember?
gosh. I haven't seen that, and I can't miss Congeniality.
And then my last one that I had on my honorable mentions list was Shallow Hal. That was with Jack Black.
Jack Black.
And Cameron Diaz? No, it's the other chick. The other
Gwyneth Paltrow?
Gwyneth Paltrow, yeah.
Wow, I can't believe I remember that.
Tony Robbins hypnotizes him to see beauty in everybody.
All right.
And she's like this really, really heavy 600-pound lady, but he sees her as a model.
Yeah.
And it's very funny.
Yeah. Kay says if Miss Congeniality counts, then Speed. True, right? Speed with Keanu Reeves.
That counts, yes.
And Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that she was in so many of these type of movies, you know.
Well, in the 90s, she was all over the place.
Drew Barrymore was in a lot of them too.
Yeah, she was 80s and 90s as well. And 2000s. And
yeah.
Some of these people have a lot of staying power.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 1 minute.
All right, guys. So 8:00, go over and see D&G Explorers. Tell them it's a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell them we said hi. This and That crew are on at 9. Tell them it's a heart attack. More sunshine, please. 7:00. on Tuesdays. More Sunshine, please go check out his channel. It's he's an awesome guy. He helps us with our logos, and he's a friend of the channel, and awesome guy, awesome family. Go check him out. Tell him it's a heart attack. Mouse Talk. Mouse Talk on Tuesdays with the Sanity at 8 p.m. on Tuesdays. Go check out Walt and Melissa. Another awesome family friendly channel, and they're also always in Disney World, especially on the weekends now. So go check out their live streams from the parks, and tell them the Disney Nerd Herders sent you, and tell them it's a heart attack. No. The Philly Crew is on the Philly Crew is on at Thursdays at 9 o'clock. So go check them out. I think they're working on this. They're a part of this movie thing as well. So I forgot what
I do not remember
they are working on, but go check them out on Thursdays. And then if anybody else you want to go see, everyone's listed on theliveplace.com. Go check out Dean at theliveplace.com. He has everybody's family friendly live streams are listed there, the times, the days that they're on. Go check them out. And anything else you want to say before we leave?
We're 1 minute past, so
1 minute past. All right,
we'll
guys.
see you all in the chats over at
next time.
Bye. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to do your duty.
It's a big duty.